going on, world? It's your boy Shamir Maloney, and I'm back with another edition of the So What I'm Living podcast. This time, it's the Royal Wash edition. So without further ado, let's jump right in it. Thank you for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
So, could you tell everybody at home who you are, where we're at, and what you got going on?
All right, well, my name is Ernie. I do mobile detailing right here in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been doing it for about 5-6 years now, and just here to tell you a little about it.
Okay, so how did you get started in mobile detailing?
Actually, you know, a couple people helped me out. I started talking to him about with my older brother, and he had a pressure washer. Basically, he was like, "Hey, man, I got this pressure washer. If you can make some money, take it." So shout out to my brother Victor for that. You know what I mean? And then my friend Hector, he knew how to detail cars.
Yeah.
So he kind of showed me how to do it, you know. And also, I had a job at the Hertz dealership detailing cars. So
yeah.
I don't know. I just was like, man, I could do this on my own, and it wasn't really popular back then. It's a little more popular now. But you know, that's just how it started out. You know, it was basically a pressure washer and some ambition. You know what I mean?
Right. So I mean, that seems like you got a real extensive experience. How long you been doing it, bro?
Yeah, I started back in about 2017. You know, I was just doing a bunch of side jobs, and I just had this idea. I had a truck, and I was like, man, if I just get a water tank and, you know, I just thought I just need a couple things. I started with car washes, really, but now I do the whole details, you know?
Right,
so
right.
The car wash was the deal in the beginning.
You've been doing it on your own about 7 years now? If that's right, it's about 2017, if my math right.
Yeah.
It ain't a math show, so don't y'all be laughing at me at home. So I say it's about 7 years, right?
Yeah,
so before that, you said you were doing it working for other people?
Yeah, kind of. I was doing that at a dealership, you know, where we had to make the cars look brand new again, you know?
Right.
They come in used, all beat up. And so that's really where I got some of the interior experience, and then my friend Hector showed me how to buff the cars and really kind of showed me the steps to take on other things too. You know, he kind of really broke it down for me, as where the other one kind of was like, here's the cars, let's see what you could do, you know? So, and he helped me get started a lot, actually. You know, like he would take me with him to go do some details. So he really schooled me, you know what I mean? And just start hustling, and then kept going and learning more, and you know, getting more stuff, and you know, just keep going.
Right. So I'm gonna stop you right quick, because you're gonna hear a car go past, because we're outside. As you know, it's a mobile detailing. So you're gonna hear certain things in the atmosphere in this interview that you probably wouldn't hear in other ones. And that's just because we want to keep the experience real. Yeah. My man's is at you. We usually go to anybody's office, where they're at, their place of business, and my man's is pretty much at you.
Yeah.
So you say Hector, right? It was Hector?
Yeah, my boy Hector,
Yeah, he really got you going. So like, man, all together in collective experience, how many years would you say that you've been like doing the detailing on the cars?
Oh man, probably since like 2008, 9, maybe like even 2010. I had a lowrider. Oh. So, you know, it actually started there, now that I think about it.
Okay, so it started with, okay, so you always like cars.
I've always been in the car, I'm a car guy. So like, that's the thing too, is that's when I finish the vehicles, I have a certain, you know, satisfaction when I'm finished, just because I'm a car guy. Like, I like to see the cars looking good. So I think that's also what keeps me in it. Like, I gotta love cars, you know?
Right. So where did the love for cars come from? Was it like as a shorty? Did like you grow up around cars? What happened with that? How did you just like get into cars? You just been a car? Because some people are car guys.
Yeah. You know, it probably started with like, man, I've always liked cars. So, you know, as a little kid, played with Hot Wheels. You know what I mean? And then watching my pops, he built Harleys. You know, growing up. So I always seen like nice Harleys at my dad's house. Always somebody's friends, somebody. You know, so I've always been drawn to just, you know, vehicles and they're just nice cars and stuff like that. I don't know, just always been attracted to it. You know, I remember being in the car seat looking at a car, you know, a little Honda Accord when I was a kid that just came out, the 91 Honda Accord, and I seen it. Right. I remember being a little kid, like 6 years old, liking that. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm gonna get one of those one day. And I got one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you ended up getting one.
Yeah, so I mean, I've always liked cars, you know, it's something I've always been attracted to for some reason, you know?
Right, and then so you get a certain satisfaction when you cleaning that baby up.
Yeah.
So, my question to you is because you seem like a talented individual. Like, you know what I mean? It seems like you know how to do more than just detailing cars. Can you share with the people at home, like, any other skills or talents that you may have?
Man, I could pretty much
It's okay, man. Toot your own horn, bro. Let them know. Let them know what you do.
I don't want to say I can do anything, but I feel like I can do almost anything. You know?
Okay, right now, like, man, what type of things are you interested in, or do you work in, and what kind of passions and stuff?
I'm always building my little truck.
Okay, so mechanics, of course.
Even trying to keep this thing going.
Right.
Call the mechanic up, ask him how much is to fix it.
And then you did it.
And then I'm in the driveway fixing it. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, yeah. So yeah, man. I like music. I'm a musician. You know, I could play drums. I don't play them no more. You know, I don't have a drum set, but I can get on a drum set and play it. I could pick up a guitar. You know, I could get on some vocals. You know, what I mean, could rap. You know, what I mean? So I'm a musician. You know, so I love music. That used to be my number one. All my 20s, you know, that was my number one thing, you know. Right. Music, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, I do a lot of stuff. I could, like I said, I did some ACs in your age.
Yeah, you also build things too, huh, man? You build things, you fix things.
I mean, whatever task is at hand, that's what we gotta do. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how it just is, and that's how it's been. You know what I mean?
So, the reason I asked you that is because out of all of this pool of collective skills that you got, what made you hone in on the detailing and say, man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go out on my own, start my own business, and I'm gonna start doing detailing. Was that where the passion was at? Was that where the money was at? What was the motivating factor to just say, bro, out of all these skills, this the one that I'm gonna pick?
Right. You know, man, so before my son was born, when his mom told me that she was pregnant, that's when I really kind of start switching up from doing the not the good stuff to trying to do some good stuff. You know what I mean? Like trying to be a positive person.
Right, from ripping and running the streets to getting your business
exactly.
together.
So getting out the streets and trying to provide in a legitimate way is really kind of what started. You know, I would pick up, like I said, I was doing odd jobs and I was like, man, the details, like I just knew, like I'm like the details, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? And I don't mind cleaning cars. You know, like that's, like I said, something I enjoy. So that's kind of what kept me in it and what started me and kept me in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
really.
But you said, man, the details, that's where it's at. Man, can you be specific with the people at home, man, to let them know, like, what do you mean by that's where it's at, man?
That's where it's at least for me. You know, speaking for myself.
Was it like satisfaction? That's where it's at, or that's where the money's at, or what?
It's multiple things. You know, the money's good. It's definitely better out here. Don't bash on me for saying this. You know, I mean, people might hate on me for back home. You know, but I think the detailing business is better out here than it was in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, there was just a lot of competition. You know what I mean? And even you get cut out. You already given a guy a deal for $40, and then some dude down the block says he's gonna do it for 20. Right. And the next week you come by and there's a homeboy out there doing it for 20. You're like, dang, cold game, right? So out here it's more. I think it's better out here, it's less competition, and I don't know, all right, bring that one back.
But no, I mean, you said it, you hit it on the nail, man, because you said pretty much that there's less competition, the business is here, right? You know what I'm saying? And,
because you gotta ask me, like, well, ask me that question again. Let's
say ask him again.
We cut that one out.
Hold on, no, let me walk on. I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna walk on the bar. We're gonna do it again. Watch this. I ain't cutting it out. We gonna leave it in there. Okay. We're back with another edition. Okay, hey.
I get lost in my train of thoughts. I start rambling on. I'm like, wait, what was the question? You know what I mean? So,
I believe that the question was,
why is it where it's at?
Why is it where it's at? Because you said, man, is it because of where the money is, or is it because where the passion is? Why is it where it's at? Man, can you explain to the people at home?
So, okay, all right. So for me, it's like I said, it's multiple things.
Okay.
I enjoy doing it.
The
money is good.
Money's good.
It's also a luxury service, so the people enjoy that I can come to them, at their office, at their home, wherever they're at, and they don't gotta take time out of their day. Because if you go to the car wash and get a detail, I mean, you're talking 5-6 hours. You might even have to leave your vehicle there, and some people don't want to do that. So that's why I like this service I provide.
Luxury service you provide.
Service.
Let's forget, because you just pull up. You pull up. You said.
Yeah, I got my own power, my own water.
So you don't need nothing. You don't got to hook up or nothing.
Nah, put me in the middle of the desert. You know what I mean? I can do it.
So, what all services do you offer when you pull up?
So we got. I used to be.
Because I see you got express wash, Supreme wash, and complete detail.
Right. So, but that was. This is where I started. So, 2024, I'm trying to turn a new leaf. I'm trying to focus more on the details, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You know, so I put together detail packages. You know, I got the silver package, which is like an interior detail. I got the gold package, which is like an exterior detail. And then I got the platinum package, that's the whole shebang bang, you know. So I've been pushing more of the details because, you know, it's expensive just to do car washes, to be honest with you. So the detail business, I'm trying to focus more on the details now for 2024. Like I said, trying to...
It's all in the details, baby. Say the devil's in the details. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you want a regular car wash, you can't compete with these dudes down the street that's doing it for $10.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't compete with the, you know, the auto you just drive through. But if you want a detail, they can't do what you can do.
Right.
And you pulling up to the house.
Right.
And you don't need nothing out the house.
Nothing. Got my own thing.
So is it like something special about the water that's different or the power that's different? What's different than what you pull up with that don't nobody else pull up with? I mean,
power is power, just that it's my own power.
Right, so you ain't no electric.
Right, I don't got to plug into your house, and you know, you don't got to worry about maybe if I got an extractor and it's gonna blow your fuse or something, you know.
That's true, that's true.
Overload it. You never know, so I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? First of all, I don't want to put nobody's house in, you know, whatever.
I'm gonna put my hood on, go ahead.
So I got my own stuff. And then the water is it's called DI water, deionized water. It's spot free. So, man, that's the magic trick.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, especially out here in the summer heat, you know, you don't want that water drying up on you. And if you use regular
that water
water,
dry fast out here.
If you use that regular water, it's gonna have calcium and minerals in it that are gonna dry and leave spots. On the
that's
vehicle.
why the spots come. That's why they got the spot-free rents, huh?
Yeah, so this is the real deal, spot-free. Some of them say it, I don't know.
Nah, they be stingy with it at the car wash. It be coming out off little light.
Maybe the one you drive through, which I don't recommend, because they beat up your vehicle anyways.
Yeah, it might have rocks or something in there.
They have it's just those things beat up, you know, they hitting all on your car and everything.
Well, no, somebody told me before, I think the guy has a dealership or something, he was like, because they was trying to like sell a detail package to me. And he's like, hey, no, don't go to those car washes because, you know, somebody might have mud or something on their truck and then it comes behind it and it scratch yours. Now they was trying to sell me scratch protection. That's what it was trying to do, So, but you're like the
very
person.
true. Yeah, them
so he wasn't lying?
No, them car washes do mess up your vehicle.
For y'all at home?
That's another thing too.
On my man Ernie's advice, get the scratch protection when they sell you the car at the dealership. Yeah, it costs a lot more money, but he said that the dude at the dealership wasn't lying. No. So,
or you could call me, and I'll come do it for you.
Yeah, that's a lot cheaper. We'll just call Ernie, because like, dude, they, I mean, same money spent anyway.
But really is don't go to the car washes. The car washes is the main problem. Those machines just beat up your vehicle. So that's another thing about here. I gotta, you know, I use all stuff that's scratch free basically. You know, my sponge is scratch free, clean it every time, only wipe the vehicle one time, flip it, wipe it, rinse it, scrub it, you know. So it's a process that I put into the vehicle as well, so that it's protected while I'm doing it, you know, because I don't want to damage the vehicle as I'm trying to make your vehicle better. Right.
But you said something real interesting, right? You said 2024 it's a new leaf, and just how like everything's going up. Can you tell me like some of the hurdles, man, that you had faced besides, you know, because you said price increases, of course, or you inferred to that.
Yeah.
So along with price increases, because I want to hear how they affected you, what other hurdles have you had to, you know, overcome to get this? Because you weren't even originally in the van at first. I remember when you first started pulling up on me, you had the S10.
Yep. So, well, originally I started in the Silverado 98, you know, 1500, 2500 actually.
Okay. So you had a car before the other car.
So that's when I was in California. So I had that one. And then I had a different E250, you know, and then I had got this job, so I downgraded because I was only doing it on the weekends. And so then I got an S10, and then I came out here, S10, hustled my way up, and I was like, nah, you know what, I need the van again, you know. So I got the van, but like you said, started with the S10 small tank. You know, some of the hurdles I had to overcome, you know, pressure washers breaking, you know, generators breaking. That's my third generator. Since I started. That pressure washer is probably like the fourth pressure washer since I started, you know. So I mean, stuff like that, you know, unexpectedly, you know, and sometimes you don't got time to put it in the shop. You're like, let's go get another one. You know, let's go to Home Depot, go to the pressure washer equipment sales, shout out to them, you know what I mean? Right there, they got good stuff. You know, so stuff like that. Supplies increase, like you said, gas increase. Gas is when it went up, that kills your pocket because you're not used to spending that extra money right there. And then like also like just like the tire shine, it went from $60 to 120. You know, so
doubled up.
Right. So it's like, man. So it's cool. You know, It's, you just factor it into your, you know.
Right.
That's why now I'm going more towards the details, you know.
Right.
It's too expensive to do car washes, because it's just I still do them. Like I have a lot of clients that you know, I have every week or every other week that I have them signed up on the maintenance package. So that's cool. You know, like I still wash their car every week, every other week. There's no, you know, they're grandfathered in. You know what I mean?
And what's the maintenance? Oh, well, we ain't even talking about the maintenance package because you don't even offer it no more. You had to be messing with you forever.
I offer the maintenance package. It's just that you do the detail first, right? And then after we do the detail, then I'll come back every 2 weeks or once a month, depending on the client. But it can't be more than a month. And then I'll give you the player price. You know what I mean?
Okay, he give you a player price.
Yeah.
He kind of shot over. He don't want to let you know what he. You know what I'm saying? Once you in the royal wash, I guess, because it's royal, it's an inside society, right? So we talked about prices. We talked about equipment break-in. Is there any other like hurdles, man, that you really been facing, man, trying to run this as an entrepreneur, small business owner, especially as a one-man show?
You know, yeah. I mean, also the vehicle maintenance as well is, you know, it's pretty expensive. So I'm trying to, you know, get more to the legit side, you know, because I always did it as a side hustle.
Right. So it started as a side hustle and it grew.
Right. So exactly. So now I'm trying to do it more legit. So that's another thing that I'm at the face, you know, is trying to get all my paperwork in line right. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. But I mean, it's been pretty good. And you know, if you like doing it, I would suggest, you know, trying to get it. You know, because there's money out there. You know, we can all get it. There's enough money for everybody. You know, everybody drives at least one vehicle. Not everybody, but the people that we're targeting, they're gonna have at least one vehicle. You know, because like I said, it's a luxury service. So, you know, a lot of my clients are, you know, business owners. You know, so I try to target business owners because I know, you know, they're successful. So they enjoy it. Not saying that the normal Joe Schmo can't call me, you know, because they do too, you know, and I provide service for everybody and I try to work with everybody, you know what I mean? So if it's something that's like not too crazy, you know, like, especially if you're already my client, sometimes I'll take stains out and, you know, I'll tell you, I took that out and they're like, well, how much I owe you? I'm like, don't worry about it.
Right,
Yeah.
Customer retention, go the extra mile for the people that call you. Right, but you aim more towards, like, in your marketing approach, you found it better to do full details and go towards businesses because they have the money to spend on the car washes.
Right.
Okay, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, that makes perfect sense.
And the maintenance package is a good package, you know, so once you're on it, it's if you like your vehicle cleaned all the time, then that's the best thing to do, especially if you don't have time to go to the car wash.
Right.
You know? That's what's good about the service I provide, you know, because I'll pull up to you wherever you're at.
Right, because a lot of people don't understand, man, the cars cost a lot of money, man. People spend $50, $60, $70, $100,000 on a car and they want to maintain it. It's going to get dirty. There's nothing you can do. If you drive that car, you take it out of the garage, it's going to get dirty.
Yeah, keep it protected and, you know, keep it maintained and it'll look good for a long time. So that's what we try to do, you know, try to keep them protected. I always offer the waxing service every 3 to 6 months, no more than 6 months. Sometimes they don't do it, you know, but I can't force them to do it, but I recommend it, you know, so, you know, because it does get expensive once you start, you know, getting out the buffers and applying, you know, coats of this and coats of that. You know, it's time. You might be there the whole day on one vehicle, you know, but that's why it's a little expensive.
That was kind of a hurdle for you, it sounds like, too, just like managing the prices of everything and calculating and coming up, formulating packages. And so the whole expense and part of the deal.
Also the social media, too.
So you said the social media. So what's I mean, a lot of people say the social media.
Right.
So this is going to be a series of questions because you hit a nail on the head, right? So what is the hardest thing to you about social media and your business, marketing your business on social media? So
the hardest thing is that I just don't do it.
Right.
You know, all my business has come from, you know, me just being in the streets, people see me, or, you know, people recommending me.
So word of mouth.
Exactly. So that's definitely my weakness right now in the age that we live in, because everybody wants to see pictures, or, you know, I'm not on Google, you know, I don't think I am. You know, I might have registered one time or another, but like I said, I haven't updated anything, like.
So stepping into the new technical world of business has been a hurdle for you because you're used to the old school way.
Yeah. And that even actually funny that we even said that because it was even a problem with my music.
Right.
You know, like that was another thing I failed at was everything switched over to social media and I didn't make that change. You know, I was still hitting stages every week.
Come on now. Come on,
I was the old school way. So I think
you wasn't capturing all that footage. Like I even tell you a lot of times, like, hey man, why you ain't got no camera out here? I come out here and I get you.
Nobody even had cell phones back then. You know what I mean? So.
But can you drive the importance of why the social media, you feel that the social media presence that you lacking and you need to get better?
Yeah, definitely. It'll make, for one, a lot more organized. You know, so if I got like if I have the website where you can just get on the website and book, you know, I don't gotta sit out there and not say do the footwork, because you know I don't mind doing the footwork. Like when we first started, going out there and handing out business cards everywhere.
But it helps the process.
Right. So if you have, and it also looks just a lot more professional. You know, like if you can just go right here and book your detail and select the package you want, and also it's black and white. You know what I mean? Like the price is right there. You pay your deposit. And there's nothing funny. You know?
It's binding. It's a contract almost.
Yeah, so it's nothing funny. You know, it's nothing like you're gonna call me at 2 in the morning because you had too much to drink and tell me it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Because I've had that happen. You know, like 2 in the morning get canceled for the next day 7 a.m. You know, like wake up like, oh man, like, and then not asking a deposit because I trusted the person or something. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes I don't feel comfortable taking a deposit. You know, because people don't want to do that. That might be a breaking point. You know, where they're like, oh, I gotta give this guy money. And he's not even gonna do nothing yet, you know, so they don't understand the deposit, you know what I mean? But when they cancel, that's when I'm like,
that's establishing trust and giving people a process that y'all can both live by.
Yeah, so that would be definitely a step up, and then what has definitely has, I don't want to say held me back, but held me from getting more. You know
well, I mean, because like you just said some important things. With your business, you were more focused on the car washing, and now you're learning about the process of, dealing with customers.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking that, hey man, people gonna give you a car wash, it's gonna be straight cut, straight deal.
Right.
When a lot of times when you're dealing with so many different people and personalities, it's a lot of other stuff in the mix.
Yes.
So by having a website, it'll cut out all the other stuff because here it is, it's black and white.
Exactly.
Right.
You're looking for a detail.
This is what it is.
Here's your options.
Right.
You know, I mean, this costs this much. You could add this. You can't really. I mean, you can subtract things. I don't know how that's gonna work. But,
right. So you're still learning how to utilize the
it's
social media. So that was definitely hard because that's big. Like I tell a lot of people, man, we're in the age of social media and different things like that. So we talked about the reasons why you got into it, which was it was a passion. You've been doing it since it was young. You know what I mean? You figured out a hustle. Different people helped you, right? We talked about the different hurdles that you went through. The prices. Dealing with different customers, emotions. Social media. The lack of having that.
Right.
Now moving forward, right now, our world is in a real political climate. Right, everything's kind of unstable. We got Biden, we got Trump, we got wars here, wars there. We got supply chains. You even said that it affects you because here it is one product was $60 and then it went to $120.
Right.
And besides pricing, how has the political climate affected your business? Like, or has it affected your business?
Yeah, I don't think it has, honestly. But I haven't really gotten that personal with people either. You know what I mean? Because when you start asking people about their political parties, I mean, you might know what they are, if they're Republican, Democrat, or whatever, whatnot. But it hasn't affected. I don't think it's affected me. Maybe. Nah, I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Maybe if it has, I just didn't realize it.
Just the prices, huh?
Just the prices. But yeah, I guess that's what's got to do with it all. I just didn't focus on, why it's going up.
It's because I asked that question to like 3 different people, and most everybody says, like, to the average American person and business owner, the most that we've been affected is through prices, right? Because regardless to what your political view is, you still want to go get your products to run your business, and they're not double on you overnight.
Yeah.
And
that's why I said I guess I never thought about it of why it went up. I'm just like a machine, keep going, and I'm like, oh man, it costs this much now. Shit, damn. And I'm just keep going. I didn't think, why did this go up? You know, why is the silicone more expensive?
Right.
You know, why is the silicone more expensive? You know, like,
You don't got time to think about that type of stuff.
you know what I mean? Like, so
And it ain't
maybe
no
I just
harm,
didn't
no
think
foul.
about it. You know what I mean? So,
Because
you
like
know?
even when you say that, man, like, man, this is my 4th podcast this week, you know, and I've been doing music videos and I done stuff with the kids. I mean, like, we really don't have time to think about other people's problems.
Right,
when you say it like that, I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
And it kind of just blew my mind. It's like, damn, I really don't got time to think about what's happening in Palestine and Israel. I don't have time to think about what's happening in none of these places.
Like, why is the gas so high? Damn. Well,
That's all.
You know
Like,
what I
because
mean?
people think we're American and we're rich, when in reality, we're just like, bro, trying to deal with all, because like, though we might make more money, we got to spend more money.
Right.
I mean, $120 for tire shine? How many tires can you shine out of one of those?
Oh, a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
So to last a while?
Yeah.
It's worth
and
it?
you break it down more and you can use it for other stuff too, you know, so it's worth it, but like I said, just price is going up.
Unexpected,
Price is
right.
going up. You know, I don't do the $40 wash no more. You know, that $40 wash turned to $80 to $100 now. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. So
God, and then that's why
price
people
double.
start talking.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of everything that's going on that we don't got time to pay attention to.
Yeah. So the price go up, my price just got to go up. Like I said, I didn't take the time to think of why it went up.
Right.
I just got to compensate. You know, I got to make it. I got to get that back. How
That's
am
deep, though.
I gonna get that back? You know, so
Mind on the hustle.
that's just how it's been. You know, so.
So what
It
plans?
used to be a $20 wash when I started. You know what I mean? So the same wash. You know what I mean?
Went from 20 in 7 years. You hear how inflation works,
Yeah.
and we never really
It went
realized that. See, this only what you're gonna hear on the So What I'm Living podcast. Look, this is how it worked. I asked him about the political climate. He said, "You know what? I don't really know. I don't got time to ask nobody that. I'm out here hustling and bustling." I said, "Well, how about the prices?" He said, "You know what? That's how it's affected me. The prices."
Yeah.
He said, "Man, you know, 7 years I've been doing this. We doing math, because now we started math. He made me start. 7 years we've been doing this. We started at $20 7 years ago. Then it went to 40. Then 40 went to 80. Then 80 went to 100. Is that
Sir,
right?
That's 100% correct.
So that's what we would call 400% inflation in 7 years. That is preposterous. 400% inflation that you had to charge the customer because of
survive.
inflation.
You know what I mean, if I want to
For
keep
the
going,
basic wash. Right? But no, that's, I mean, you go and we get milk and it's like $8.
Right.
Then you go get gas and it went from like, went all the way up to like $5, $6, went back down to like $3. Now it's on the way back up. It's like $3.29 now, you know, so.
keep playing with our emotions.
I mean, but like I
Every
said.
time you go to the market, like, oh,
Because like,
we need it, so we got to get it.
the point of the podcast is like I'm spotlighting, you know, entrepreneurs like yourself who, you know,
Appreciate
had the goal in the gully to come out, you know, take it all, risk it all, you know, put their passion on the line and make money and make a living doing for themselves, right? Running their own business and explaining to people at home the hurdles they had to overcome, you know, that success ain't what it looked like and that you can, you will, and you must do the same thing, right? Because prices, everybody right now is looking for a side hustle, right?
Yeah.
So the reason I got you on this show today is
Whatever skill you know, and you know, my bad.
no, because if we get, you know, 30, 40, 50 other people washing cars around you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't wash cars, right? not in Phoenix.
He said, I already had to leave Cali, man, fuck.
That's all right. I got the experience. You know what I mean? I got the experience. They can go to YouTube school, but they, you know, they ain't been in their streets yet. So.
Right, yeah, you got to be
Or
out
maybe
here.
they have.
You got to make the mistakes,
you know what I
huh?
mean? Yeah.
They got to scratch the Porsches and the Lambos and, you know, don't wash from the bottom and wash, you know, they can
Don't buff your friend's lowrider. You know, don't do that.
or don't wipe your friend's truck knob too hard.
Don't
you know?
don't be trying to clean it too detailed. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're trying to get too. It's always when you're not supposed to be doing something and something happens. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't even supposed to be doing that.
No extra stuff. If you wonder why we don't do no extra stuff, my man said it here first, but it always costs you in the long run.
Yeah, that's
All
why
right.
you charge more when you're doing the extra stuff because stuff happens.
Exactly, bro. Like I said, thank you. So, what can we expect from you, man? And you know, Royal Wash coming up 2024, 2025.
Okay.
What can you know, the customers expect from you, the viewers expect from you, you know, and anything else that you might want to tell them before we get out of here?
All right, definitely gonna start getting more social media going. You know,
Need it.
gonna start doing the filming.
Heard you.
You know what I mean? So, so what I'm living, that's coming up. That's gonna be, you know, all production. You know, just trying to get everything on the platform, basically. You know, on the different platforms and get it solid. And you know, just hopefully, you know, bringing the cake like it's my birthday. You know what I mean?
Happy birthday, homeboy.
Me?
Happy birthday, homeboy.
That's my boy, Money.
Yes, sir,
I appreciate
man.
it, bro.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me, man. And like, I mean, Art, I appreciate you coming out and doing this. I said having me, like,
Either way. You know?
yeah, either way.
Either way.
Either way, you know how we do it.
I appreciate the invite and, you know, thank you for having me on. And, yeah, man, Royal Wash 2024. Gonna, like I said, trying to turn a new leaf. I already got the new cards. Gonna start doing the promotion. Got to do the social media thing. And, yeah, man, look for me on Instagram, royalwash.mobile detailing, you know.
And remember, man, y'all at home, you can, you will, and you must get your ass out and just do something. Yeah. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you got 27 different skills. Pick the one and try it.
Yeah.
If it don't work, try the next one. But
That's
just
right.
start what you finish, man. And come back for another edition of the So What I'm Living podcast with another entrepreneur like my man Ernie, who's telling y'all how he getting it, where he started from, and you know, all the journey and the obstacles he had to go through that mud. You know what I'm saying? We outside, baby, Phoenix, Arizona, man. We out here, man.
We out here.
All right, man, we gone. Peace.